Organon. Organon.
Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Deponia1. Возможно, еще раз, потому что у меня непонятно, то ли запись началась раньше, то ли как только она началась. Короче, я вот вам дал прослушать, как это звучит. А мы продолжаем, потому что мы закончили на том, что у нас... Ё-моё. Что? Почему у меня все сбилось? Вроде вот так. Давай вот так. Просто класс. Сейчас оно разлагается, и я верну. Все, оно разлагалось. Окей. Извините, в прошлой серии я допустила ошибку. Мы зажгли фитиль. Теперь у нас задача не свалиться с аргононского крейсера, и все. Сейчас я немного поднастрою. А это у меня тут это настройки окна бесится. Так вроде должно быть идеально. Просто у меня тут есть именно. Там утконос был. Или мне показалось, что там был утконос. Да, тут утконоса. Окей, есть только одно. Смотреть мы на нее не можем. Опа! О, повыше стало.
What a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned.
Давайте заберем все. Одну щелку возьми. Руфус, дурак. Ё-моё. Да, начнем по порядку.
I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. I'd better leave it closed for now. There's a flood of trash behind it. Reminds me of my ex-home. A well-oiled gearbox.
Окей.
A wire grating. There's a shaft leading upward behind it. Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like, has anyone here got a bolt cutter?
Я же говорил, он нам пригодится. Ладно, надо думать, что делать из носков и провианта. Ну, в принципе, можно в шестеренки что-нибудь засунуть. О, ремонтная рука. Бери ее.
The arm is removing the nuts from the gearbox. Well, look at those shiny little teeth.
Нам это нужно.
Hey, aggressive little bugger. As long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
Оно закрывается плотно.
Not a chance. I need fingers like Wenzel's to reach into those cracks. The maintenance arm's behind there.
Я понял. Давай снова. Придется провианта немного потратить. Давай. Опа. Ха-ха. Хоть носок забери. Носок забери. Ладно, закрою тогда хотя бы. Теперь мы можем, по идее, порвать эту штуку. Угу.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What's going on here, Bailiff? What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I'm an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Ms. Goal. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke, a real orbit pixie. I bet you'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go. Rufus to the rescue.
Опа. Нужно спасти. Так, я не понял, почему у меня не отображаются надписи. Ну-ка, вроде бы там нужно выйти куда-то. Сейчас. Где нужно выйти в меню. Тут у нас главы. Вот, теперь вроде должно все отображаться. Теперь давайте еще раз посмотрим, только уже через сюда. Все, теперь хорошо. Go, ее, кстати, зовут так. Да? Опа. Нужно делать. В смысле? В смысле? Что так? Зеленый же вроде вот этот был. Все. Капец.
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone.
Придурок. Ротяра просто класс вообще.
Ouch.
Конечно, ему насрать просто.
I was so close, but no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder.
Ё-моё. Ну, короче, типа это мы выполнили. Найти теперь ее надо, придумать новый план. И на Элизиум. Давайте посчитаем, сколько раз мы уже могли отправиться на Элизиум. Раз, два, три. 3, замечательно. Но Руфус дебил, поэтому... Ну как он дебил? Он, конечно, гений в своем роде. Все, у нас ничего нету. Ну, давайте смотреть.
Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now. You have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that?
Капот. Можно открыть, в принципе, наверное.
Locked. Huh. It can probably be opened from the inside. The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Oh, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure. That could spell anything.
Ну, просто пока осматриваем все, что есть. А, еще доска есть.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working. Miss Hinkle lost her Datsun. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all. Lobo is looking for a new hammock. Well, that makes sense. The old one wasn't fireproof. Inspector Gizmo investigates the tunnel collapse in Sector 17. I hope nobody checks out the gym. George is giving away a young calf. Luckily, he's always been a bit short-sighted. Miss Hinkle lost her... Well, I'm sure there wasn't...
Короче, Руфус какой-то кто-то. Я не хочу говорить это слово. Ё-моё.
What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Ну, с чего начнем? Ё-моё, люди. Угу. С чего? Ну, давайте вот сюда, раз мы ближе всего сюда. И здесь еще куча всего.
Hey, why aren't you working?
Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan. That's why.
Huh, this is a map of the trash tunnels. I'd better ask Hannock how this all
Ты бы
works.
посмотрел на него, Толя.
Shouldn't he be maintaining the sewer system and removing trash landslides? Lazy
А ты
bum.
кто? Тогда.
Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey,
Rufus?
Exactly.
Окей. Ну, давай посмотрим.
Why aren't you working?
You mean, why am I doing just the same as you? Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan. That's why.
Hey, I am very busy, actually. I've been running around all day, getting things done, and picking stuff up, and things like that.
Well, how about you find some new magnets for our detonation plan? Then we can finally continue work.
Ну, давай пока.
How exactly does that detonation plan of yours work?
Well, that's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The chief's detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner, who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
And then you start with the exciting part?
No, that's it, actually.
Yeah, I knew it.
Угу.
What exactly
What are you guys doing down there?
What do you think? We are trash hunters. We search for useful trash. Most of the time, trash is just junk, and so pretty useless. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for cars that have been scrapped ages ago.
Is that your parrot?
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see.
Окей. Ключей у него явно нету, мы еще не знаем, как его зовут.
Talk to you later,
See you,
Rufus.
Exactly.
Окей, с этим поговорили, на это все потыкали. Попугай.
Nice parrot.
Yes.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a...
Hello.
Hello.
I'm starving. I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Ignore him. My wife sometimes talks to herself when she's down there. He must have picked that up from her.
We can't meet anymore. Although my husband is almost dead, his bird has quite good ears.
Короче, ясно. Сюда, я так понимаю, пока нельзя пройти.
Huh? The emergency station is closed for lunch? Oh, great. Well, what if there's an emergency now? My nuclear power-propelled satellite could crash into Kуваке, or the grizzlies could break free from my treadmills. I mean, isn't anyone thinking on their feet here?
Что? Руфус, ты дурак. Ты глупый или что, да, как я люблю говорить.
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I planned to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Great. Thanks, I guess.
Окей, давайте начнем по порядку.
Yeah, sure. As if it was even possible to hit that board with a dart.
Запомните это, пожалуйста.
Nat's piss. The only thing to drink on the planet. Not true. Luckily, I'm not susceptible to advertising. I could do with a steak now.
Вообще, что вы тут жрете?
What's that supposed to be? Is Lonzo building a cactus press? Or a faster mixer? Impossible. He would surely have asked me to help. Poor Lonzo. He'll be lost without me when I'm gone.
У него подмыхи. У него подмыхи.
Lonzo.
Yeah?
Long time no see, Lonzo.
Long time no see, Lonzo.
A long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kуваke is. Nothing ever happens in Kуваke.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions.
It must be
Pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
How about a shot of that old worry-begone?
Well, that depends. Will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money first. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look less like a fraud.
Well said, Lonzo. Well said.
Ё-моё, это круто, конечно. Ну, можно так сказать, конечно.
Tony really gets on my nerves.
Well, that's your version.
Wait, did she come here too?
Someone had to pay for the table you broke yesterday.
Yeah, that was an awesome performance, wasn't it? Look at me! I'm Tony! Scold, scold, scold! Whine! Fret, fight, scream! Yeah, I know. Perfect impression. You won't believe what happened to me today.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. So why don't you keep your story to yourself this time?
But it's got everything. Action, drama, romance.
Oh, a dragon too.
No.
In that case, I'm not interested.
Now that you mention it, yes, there really was a dragon.
Too late.
I
have to go. Adventure awaits. You know how it is.
Yeah, whatever.
Что-то ему явно как-то Лонзо приуныл. Ладно, здесь мы все осмотрели. Хамелеон странный. Некликабельный. Окей, давай вот сюда. Можно еще раз? Все, на то же место становится. Давайте я смотрю.
This brings water to the houses, or with fluid nitrogen, depending on the escape plan.
Давай бензин там все сольем. Да, это на бензине. Окей, здесь мы все посмотрели. Ага, это в дом Тони. Я пока не хочу возвращаться. Ну, давай к бензину сходим.
This is Wenzel's house. He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be
Drowned in the Red Rust Sea. Exactly.
that darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But...
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
Ой, кстати, тот самый этот, из которого мы достали носок. Пальто. Вы поняли, плащ.
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the childproof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
Я бы его забрал, наверное. Ну ладно.
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kuvak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah, well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Hey, maybe you can find water.
My basement? I should say that's highly improbable.
Извините, пожалуйста.
Later.
Exactly.
Don't even think about it, Rufus.
Don't even think about it, Rufus. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a well somewhere. Once I'm rich,
We'll split 50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours.
Hey, that's my...
Ну, маловато у него. Так, подвал. Труба.
If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now.
О, здесь уже целых 2 штуки. Губка. Моя. Топка. Просто откроем. Окей, пока что мы все, что могли, забрали себе. Дальше куда? Телефон.
If the citizens of Kуваке fear for their lives, they can call for help. Here, this thing ruined many good escape plans.
Надо ее сломать.
Hello, I want to report a crime.
Hello?
Hello?
Great,
Inspector Gizmo seems to be out, but as soon as you accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later.
Так, сюда нельзя. Давай сюда.
Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, look who... If it isn't Evil Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
Короче, ему хорошо.
How's business?
Like, when did that interest you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Oh,
Почему это так смешно?
Why so cranky?
why? You have destroyed my mailbox, devastated my backyard, gobbled down all my food supplies, and if I find out that the disappearance of my favorite pair of boots is connected in any way to the construction of your ridiculous escape pod, may God have mercy on your soul.
I had to carry the black powder in some kind of vessel, didn't I?
What?
Nothing.
I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really?
Oh,
Короче,
I wanted to say goodbye.
I wanted to say goodbye before I leave this dump.
new escape plans, have we? You are deluded. You'll never get out of here. Never, ever, ever. And that means I'll have you on my back for the rest of my life.
What are those vouchers?
What are those vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise.
Cool, I'll take them.
Hey, hands off!
What?
They don't come free.
I thought they were gift vouchers.
What was that again about?
What was that again about?
They're gift. You hand them, and no, can't have.
And why are they called gift vouchers?
ладно.
The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
Хорошо.
I've gotta go.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are. Hey, stop it! What exactly are you trying?
I just thought it'd be good to take some, then I can use them. Some hooks and lead weights.
Okay, you don't have. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands off.
All right, all right. Wait, and all the things you need if you...
Ouch!
Hey! Ouch! Hey!
Ouch!
Ouch! Look at that!
Oh, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say... Wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Слава богу. Так. Я разучился немного говорить, но ладно.
Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever. There isn't even one crumb. It seems like I have to find my own ingredients.
Ясно. Куда еще можно сходить? О, окно можно посмотреть еще.
Work. Yeah, right. She's just sitting there twiddling her thumb. I can do that too.
Кстати. О, он крюк все-таки тащил. Ладно, давайте пойдем в мэрию пока что.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short
Это самое дело.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy. But I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it. So move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
О, это же магниты.
Those notice boards are great. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I'd still have to search for magnets in the trash heaps.
Ура. Лоба Гонзо Мисек. Лотти. Ё-моё.
Hardly ever saw such stupid hats.
Давайте посмотрим еще с ними.
The mayor wants to decide what? Who will what? Give her shelter.
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be integrated into our community, and someone has to nurse her back to health. I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for? Rufus? Rufus?
Huh? Oh, what?
Да, еще.
The girl belongs to me.
The girl belongs to me.
That'll be determined by the mayor.
Все.
Well, how do I get to the mayor?
Well, how do I get to the mayor?
That's easy. Take a number and stand at the end of the line.
Couldn't you let me cut in?
Couldn't you let me cut in? See, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and...
I see.
Well,
if that's the case, do you want my chair? Shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting? We could bake a cake for you, too.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very much. And Oh,
Нет.
I see. Crap. Now I'm hungry.
No, really.
No, really, let me go first.
Listen, Rufus, a minute ago that was a nice little joke, but now it's half annoying
And half sad.
Where's the girl now?
Where's the girl now?
She's lying in the assembly hall. Dr. Gizmo is with her.
They say she's unconscious.
I hope she isn't injured.
So do I. So do I. It's not easy stacking exhaust pipes with broken arms.
Ну, судя по тому, что я слышу, у Руфуса самое доброе намерение.
Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofer switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing.
I'll skedaddle.
I'll skedaddle.
I hate lines.
I hate lines.
Номерок.
Number 66.
Number 66. Almost my lucky number.
Я уже понабрал тут всего, конечно.
Stop! Where do you...
I'll go to Elizzy.
This door? So draw a number!
Проваливай.
Stop right there! Stop right there! The post
Until when?
Until the sign says, then it's open!
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now...
Get away from that door!
О, мне дают пройти.
Go. I have to talk to her.
Go. I have to talk to her. She's gotta know who her savior is.
Я пока не управляю им вообще. Стрелочки даже нету, вы видите?
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station. Right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
The Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy.
Опять кат-сцена. Он же как Гизмо.
That's enough.
What?
What? Come on.
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right. But
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Ё-моё. Окей, мы нашли гол. Ох, ё-моё. Здесь не зря что-то большое. Мне кажется, еще что-то здесь будет, хотя здесь руку сделают, так что ё-моё, люди. Так. Я не хочу с ним пока говорить. Ясно, что нужно какое-то супер крутое кофе.
The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion them is. And why my face is on some of them.
Вот скорее дверная кнопка. Давайте поговорим с этим дурачком.
Gizmo,
On his best days, he has to change professions every other second.
Окей. Я случайно кликнул.
Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Will she fully recover?
She'd need to wake up first to be able to tell.
Well, why don't you wake her up then?
Well, it's not that easy. I've already tried every stimulant I could find in my medicine cabinet. None of those were strong enough. She needs something much stronger.
Something much stronger. Sounds like a job for me. I am much stronger after all. I will save her.
Ha! Good luck. Did you bring some kind of miracle stimulant by any chance? Something that might wake her up? A kind of cup of coffee to the nth order?
I'm working on it.
Good, but do it someplace else.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? Help her!
I would love to, but self-professed acquaintances of the patient are constantly interrupting me in my efforts.
Self-professed acquaintances. That sounds funny. Self-professed acquaintances. Think you can say that 1,000 times in a row?
Why should I? I could even say get lost 1,000 times in a row and you wouldn't get it.
What can I do to wake her up again?
Nothing, unless you had a miracle stimulant.
I want to report an emergency.
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed, at home, so get lost.
Fire!
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Robbery!
Robbery!
Impossible. My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kуваke is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
No emergency.
No emergency.
My bad.
If you say so, it sounds too good to be true.
Could you leave me alone with her?
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But
No.
bummer.
Do you have a stimulant for me?
Do you have a stimulant for me?
To make you even more annoying? I don't think so. I've used up most of the stimulants on the patient, but to no avail. I still have some left in the medicine cabinet in my office. What was that?
Time for me to leave.
That's what I keep telling you.
Извините, я немного отвлекаюсь.
Do you have a stimulant?
Used, but to no avail. What was that?
Time for me.
That's what...
Thanks for your time.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Окей. У нас есть магнитики для этого ханика вашего.
This is an I'd better ask.
Так, нам нужно пролезть без очереди. И судя по тому, что я понял, их шляпы означают их дома. Поэтому давайте вот к этому, и к этому. Кстати, вот сюда.
Oh, the blast signal.
Take cover!
Take cover! Imminent blast!
Так. Да, теперь никого нету.
Every office. Maybe someone should tell the mayor.
Hello, Lottie.
Hello, Lottie.
You too.
You too? Dear me, what a day.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
Although a lot of people will be glad to hear that, me, for instance.
That won't be possible today!
The mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
I'll skedaddle.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
О, номерок 63.
I would have earned the one.
I would have earned the one, but I guess the 63 will have to do.
Замечательно, пролезть без очереди. А может быть теперь к этому Лонзо сходить? Он же вроде бы там бармен, должен знать о чем-то. Да и вообще, мне кажется, я достаточно долго играю, не знаю, на чем остановиться. Ну давайте скоро остановимся. Hello.
Lonzo,
Yeah?
did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when...
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes. Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up.
Oh.
Lonzo? Are you okay? Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Вот, взбодрили моего.
Oh boy, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Hey! Wow! You have pipes? Tanks? Valves? It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off. I see.
I built the compressor, following all the instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients I needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. I'm so excited!
Yo.
Okay, I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. None of these things can be found in Kуваке. Never mind. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of
Что-то меня
alternatives.
пугает эта схема. Давайте посмотрим на этот рецепт. Живительная влага, богатая энергия.
Energy-rich water.
Чистая вода. Вода. Классно. Острые бобы, черный порошок, стимулирующая добавка. Кофейный порошок. Я, пожалуй, люди, заберу простыню. Штору. И с вами попрощаюсь, потому что серия наверняка и так идет уже слишком долго. Но в любом случае, всем спасибо за просмотр, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. Всем удачи и всем пока. Пока-пока.